So, we're back. So I checked over the mods again, and the gravel sifter mod is installed, but it's not showing up, and I'm not sure exactly why, and I'm hitting the wrong buttons again. And then I went through and I did 2 additional mods, and let me see if I can find them. So I did, was it this one? I don't remember. What is this? Oh, this is the rotary airlock. Okay, cool. So that was one of the mods, is a rotary airlock. That's just going to make it so I don't lose air a little bit easier, I think. And then I don't have to get quite so creative with my door, depressurization chamber things. So, kind of cool. And then I also did this guy here. So this is the ultimate small grid conversion. And this allows me to do all of the large grid stuff that I would normally have to make like a mount for and then put it in here. And I can do all of that with small grid now. But it comes at a cost. These are going to be operating at like 1/4 to 1/10 of the efficiency of a normal large grid block. So it's cool that I have them, but they're not going to work as well as the large grid stuff. So if I do need a lot of processing, like let's say that I'm, actively mining and I've got like 10,000 ore or something like that, if I were to try to pump that through this small grid large refinery, it would take a very long time. And you can see that it still takes as much components as the large grid stuff, but I think it operates slower. So, at least I think that's the same. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, so I've got this now, so now I can go completely small grid, and I shouldn't have to worry too much about this. Like, what does this even look like? If I were to build this, like, what would it look like? Is it still huge? Okay, it's still huge. Wow, it's really, really huge. But it can go with small grid. So I think, yeah, so this isn't the mod that I thought it was, but that's fine. So this makes it so I still have to pay for, the large grid installation, costs or whatever, or the build costs, I should say. But I can attach it to a small grid. So that'll make things a little bit easier. I'm not gonna have to go with, rotors and large grid rotors or small grid rotors, and then like either large or small heads, comparatively, because then you have like a lot of movement, and then you got to lock it down, and that can get interesting. So yeah, so this should make things just a little bit easier, hopefully. Anyways, and yeah, so let's continue doing what we were doing. I think, do I have this interior? I don't know if I have this unlocked yet, so we'll just build this backwards. Yeah, okay, so I had not built that yet. Okay, so how are we doing here? So one of these is like 2 of those, it would seem. And then I still have no way to get all of the hydrogen out of here, which is kind of annoying. So I'm either gonna have to use this to charge batteries or do something like that. And then, yeah, so this is gonna be, it's gonna be interesting. Okay, so, instead of, what is that? ANLN? I have no idea what that is, but it's way over there, so hopefully it'll stay way over there. Okay. So this was just for me to survive off of small grid. This isn't actually going to be the ship. So we're going to actually start building out the ship, and we'll see how that works. So we have a lot of this stuff. Probably going to use a lot of it. I was debating on whether or not I wanted to put in the nanobot repair, so you don't have to actually, manually weld everything. But I decided against it. I do want this to be a challenge, and that does make things a little too easy, in my opinion. Alright, so let me see, how do I want to do this now? I kind of want to do like an offset ship, where it's like it's not, symmetrical on both sides, left to right, but rather I don't know. I have an idea, and I'll just keep working on it. And when I have kind of like a shell going on, then I'll come back and we'll resume. Alright, so I've been playing around with the mods a little bit, and I think I've got it more settled. I still don't have the Sifter mod, so that's, well, at least the one that I wanted. But I did find this one. So I can use this, but this is large grid only. So it's going to be interesting trying to use those, but at least these ones show up. So I'll be able to take some of my gravel and put it into one of these, and then, you know, make something out of it. Then as far as other stuff goes, I did get this condensed small ship pack right here. So take some of these things and make them into small grid, and then I also got another one which should take these things and allow them to be made in a smaller version. Yeah, so like this one here. This would normally be a large grid only, but I can actually make this small grid now. So this is going to help me keep everything at small grid, and then of course, oh crap. Hopefully they're going after that guy and not me. But yeah, so we got that guy down there, and he's talking, saying they're going to send out drones, and I think they're going after this guy. Hopefully that's the case. Hopefully they don't come after me, because I still have 0 defense. Okay, so I am slowly trying to put all this stuff together. Let's see, so I want to put the... but I've got so much stuff. Okay, so I need to build an assembler somewhere. Okay, how do I want to do this? Okay, I think I'm going to take these apart. Oh, hey, that's everything just kind of flying away. Okay. And then I'm going to use some of these parts in order to build some of the other parts that I need. And we'll keep this going, I guess. So, yeah. It's definitely interesting so far. Oh, and I got the cool thing where the cockpit, you know, things like open and close. That's cool. So does it actually help me with anything? No, but it looks cool. So I'll keep it. Alright, so I'm going to keep working at it, and I guess I'll be right back. Alright, something kind of weird is happening right now. It says that I have no power, right? That shows that I have power. This shows that I have no power. That shows that I have power. That shows that I have power. Those show that I have power. This shows that I don't have power. This shows that I have power. See, like, even if I were to get in here right now, I'm recharging, right? So if I didn't have power, I wouldn't be able to recharge. So why are these things showing that I don't have power? It's a very interesting situation that I'm in right now. I'm not sure what the answer is. But all of this stuff is still connected, right? So even if I were to place a block, just take like 10 of those. Yeah, so if I were to do this, it still shows that it's off, right? So that's connected to that block, which is connected to that block, which is connected to that block, which is connected through to all of these blocks, right? So do I have to go like all the way across here? No, that still didn't do anything. So I don't know what's going on right now, but it's very strange. If I put them both in discharge mode, is that going to change anything? No. So I don't know. This is weird. I don't know what's going on. See, and if I didn't have power, those things wouldn't be on right now. So it just, like, why? And then I've got my little tiny refinery up here, my little tiny assembler here. You can see the red light, so that doesn't have any power either, somehow. I don't understand this. This is very confusing to me right now. Okay. There's not really much I can do here. I got assertive critters around everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna keep working. Hopefully it fixes itself. Maybe it doesn't. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. I'll be back. Okay, this is kind of weird. Okay, so see that guy right there? I just turned him on. And you can see that the refinery there is off, right? If I were to turn this... or was it this one? If I turn this off... Wait, no, I fixed it before. What the hell? No, why? Okay, so now that's back on. That's on. Okay, but you see it's like blinking, right? Like what is this? I'll turn this off. I don't know. I think this is weird. Okay, so is that staying on now? Okay, now that's staying on. So something about the survival kits, or not kits, but these things, the daily needs mods stuff, is not working. And it's like breaking everything else. But you can see that everything else is on now, right? Like that's on, you know, this is on, everything's back on. So it was something about these things being on that like killed everything else, and it's just very strange. I don't know. It's very weird. Anyways, I'm gonna get back at it. Alright, so I'm making a little bit of progress here. So we've got a couple more thrusters for the back. We've got the one large thruster on the side. We've got 6 small on the right, 6 small on the left. Now I just got to put some going downwards, and I think I'm going to put those here and here. Just kind of make like a whole thing. And then some of this stuff I've already started to disconnect. So we're gonna, and then this battery over here is actually disconnected too, so I'm gonna throw a connector on there. We'll try to drain those as much as we can. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing. I guess we can, actually, hold on, I'm gonna need 2, 4, well no, because I'm gonna need to go up and down. The downwards one, I think I can probably put in here somewhere. So the idea here is I want to have like this little area be kind of open so I can go in here to the survival kit, and then have everything else just kind of be like built around it. So I could potentially throw some of these in here, and then throw some thrusters on top of there, and then throw some thrusters, I don't know. Well, we'll put them somewhere. I don't need too much right now, so I'll just do like 2 up and 2 down. I think that'll probably work. And then we'll throw this one here. We'll throw that one there. Okay. And then I already have the gyro put on here. I have 3 of them, just to make this thing a bit more maneuverable in case I need it. Okay, so then make sure your build planner is empty. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And I'm trying to use like as much armor as I can, like with the normal functioning blocks, I guess. So like all of these are the warfare ones, which I think have increased armor. Could be wrong about that though, I don't know. Maybe they just look different. Okay, so there is all of those. Good. And then as I, continue this, I'll start building it out a little bit more. Kind of filling in all the gaps. But now I just need it to be, like, operable. So I can go and, like, pick up stuff. Okay, so, first things first. Okay, good. Oh, what is that? Is that just a visual glitch right there? Is that why these things are breaking? Yeah, I'm just flying right through those. Okay, so that's odd. But, you know, it's whatever. It's fine. Okay, so if you look over here on the side of the ship, I've got a little weld pad right there, and then I've got another little weld pad over there on that oxygen tank there. So what we're going to try to do, best as we can anyways, is to line these guys up without hitting it, so it starts drifting. Alright, make sure that looks good. Okay, so let's go up a little bit. I'm definitely going to need more thrust upwards. That is not enough. Okay. Let's back up a little bit. The large thrusters work really, really well though, so I'm kind of happy with that. Hopefully, there we go. Okay, good. So now we've got our additional tank. I don't know if I want to keep this on there, but I do know that we want to turn the stockpile off, and we do want to turn this stockpile on. Stockpile on. There we go. So that should drain out of that one, throw it into this one, and then I can get rid of this. I don't think I actually want to keep that. Okay, now are we done draining? Yeah, okay. See, that's pretty good. Okay. So that is that sort of taken care of. Alright, so that's that. Okay, I'm gonna turn the recycler back on. And hopefully it'll take in some of that gray wastewater, give me some regular water, along with some organics, which is nice. And we'll throw those organics into there. Alright. I'm gonna need more water eventually. And I do have some ice. So let's just, there we go. Okay, so it does not make very much in the way of water. But it doesn't take much ice, so I guess that's okay. Okay, and then you can go over into here. And then I'm going to keep that water on me in case I need it. Alright, so this oxygen tank still has oxygen in it. It's about 54% full. So if I had another oxygen tank on here, I could probably fill it. I don't think I'm going to need that much oxygen though, so we're just gonna get rid of it. Alright. Give us some large steel tubes, which is nice.
Inventory full.
Okay. It's a lot of large steel tubes, which is really, really nice. Okay. Let's see. So now I want to grab these batteries, and then I also want to use as much hydrogen in here as I can. So I wonder. Hang on, I'm gonna try something. Connector, if I can type. There we go. One large grid connector, if you don't mind. Thank you. Grab all of the parts. There we go. And we'll throw that onto here. It looks like it's offset, but I think it's correct. Okay, so there's that connector. Now we're gonna back this guy around, connect to the engines, turn the engines on, and then try to charge the batteries that I've got on here with the engines as much as I can. Alright, now I just gotta back up a little bit. And then, let me see, we'll go down. Oh, that's why everything is... Okay, so that's why everything was not working. Good to know. Switch lock, 5. That battery is now floating. Hopefully it doesn't go too far. Okay. So now that that's done, we can turn this guy on. Why is it in... No, it's draining. Okay, yeah. So it's currently charging the batteries. Good. And those are in here, kind of hiding. Okay, we're at... Okay, good. Hey, you need to stop moving there, sir. If I were to put this on there, would it stop moving? I don't know. But yeah, I didn't realize that that got disconnected somehow, but that explains why a lot of the stuff wasn't working, so... Okay. Oh, that's not a connection point right there. I see. So when I took out the cargo box, that's what disconnected this from everything. Okay, I got it. Okay. So that is continually floating down that way. Being annoying. Okay, how are we doing with this guy? Actually, let me just check this. Okay, so we've gone through roughly half of the hydrogen that's in here. And it'll be empty in about 2 minutes. So, I'll pause and come back when that's done. Alright, and we are now empty of all of the hydrogen that was in here. Good to go. Now we can get rid of this and start chasing after that battery. Alright, let me throw in all of this stuff. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use those weld pads again and just kind of see if I can catch it. So that's going to be interesting. Actually, hang on. Let me grab that. I need 2 of these. There we go. And weld pad number 1 can go into there. Alright, and then the battery is now way over here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Moving a little too fast. Okay, and then weld pad number 2. Okay. Now let's go find it. Go grab it, I should say. Alright. So, let me see. We need to go this way. Oh, we do not have much in the way of power, do we? Huh. Makes me a little worried, actually. Okay. Now we have to try to back up onto this thing. So let's move back, try to find it. Alright, now we gotta go this way, and then this way. Alright. Now, angle myself up a little bit. Move this way. Sir, if you don't mind. Okay. There we go. So we have grabbed this battery now. Good. That gives us a lot more charge, which I like. And then another thing that I want to do is connect that other battery to this one, and then we'll just discharge both at the same time, if I can. Okay. Angle this a little better. All right. Okay. So we'll get ourselves settled here for now. See, we need 2 more large grid of these. All right, so that can go there, and then that one can go there. All right, now, let me see, we gotta go down a little bit. Okay, gotta go over, oh, wrong way. Okay, now we are connected. Oh, hey, calm down. All right, so now that we've got that going, I think these are both set to discharge, so I need to set these guys to recharge. All right. Is that gonna work? Yes, okay. At least I think that's working. Unless it's just draining out of this one. Okay, no. They're both doing their thing, good. And these guys should be discharging. Good, 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 good. Current output 4.01 megawatts, and I think that pulls, or each of those can pull up to 2. So that is fine. Is there anything in here that I need? I don't believe so. Okay, I'm gonna need to find more ice soon because I am running very, very, very low. And then all of these, it's just gonna be a lot of pieces and parts.
Inventory full.
And to be able to fit all of this into here is gonna be a little ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit it all, to be honest. Yeah, because I've only got 15,000 liters of space here. And I think that's using 1,100, that's using 2,600. Wow, that uses a lot, okay. So what's using the most here? Volume, 2,900. Okay, so I can get rid of some of those, I suppose. Okay, so assembler, disassembling. We're gonna disassemble like a couple hundred of these. And then hopefully that'll reduce the overall volume. I don't know if that's actually how it works though, so maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. And if worse comes to worse, I can just build another container on here somewhere. Another couple containers maybe. I mean, that might actually be a good place to put them over here, now that I think about it. And those are locked in over there, so I don't technically need these ones, so I could use these for connection points. And that gives me 2 space. I think I need 3, right? Cargo? Medium cargo? Yeah, that requires 3. Okay. So if I want to put these in here, well, they're basically just not going to fit. Okay, so let me think. If I put one here, and when I say here, I mean like this. That way, the small ones connect into. That's the survival kit right there. So if I connect into over there, then I can use a couple of these things over here to connect in. Wait, no, is that gonna work? That's probably not gonna work. Or, no, that will work, actually. Yeah, that should work, I think. Guess the only way is to try it, right? Okay. So the idea here would then be to put that there, and that connects, and then this one connects into that connector there, and then I could put in one more over here. Unable to place medium cargo. Oh, no, that's because it's off by 1. Okay. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? And then what I can do, those are the armored ones I need. What do I need? No, not those. This thing. And then the conveyor converter. So I can put this in here. And then I'll have large to large grid in here, which would be a great place for, you know, the nanobots, fill kits, but I don't have those. So what I can do is just put in these conveyor frames in the meantime, and then we'll just remember that those are there. Now, the only bad thing, though, is that this will only be really good for storing ores and stuff, because this is all small grid connectors, so I don't think we can move parts through there. Build planner's empty, good. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. Grab that last piece there. Apparently, it said that it grabbed everything, but it didn't grab everything. So I need 5 more small steel tubes. There we go. Okay, so that should now all be connected again. And then I'll have to build something to make all of this make sense. So that's going to be interesting. How are we doing on our batteries? 73% charged. Okay. I could put another battery here if I really wanted to. Let's see, what else can we do? I don't know. This is just kind of an amalgamation of a ship right now. It'll get me where I kind of, sort of need to go, but it's going to be interesting. This is going to have to go through a couple more renovations or revisions, whatever you want to call them, before it's actually usable. And I still have to disassemble all of these guys too, and that's just going to require a lot more space that I just don't have at the moment. Let me see. I should be able to disassemble like 100 of these. That'll give me gold and platinum, which is kind of cool. Because right now those, like, you're not going to be able to find those. Oh, and it gives me cobalt too. That's great. Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to get those unless I go to a planet somewhere. So getting it early is kind of nice. But yeah, so I'm going to let this work a little bit. I'm going to keep disassembling as much as I can, I guess. And let's see, we're at 36 minutes. All right, so I'm going to pause, and I will be back in a bit. Alrighty, so we've got pretty much everything taken apart except for the large batteries. So I've got those connected there. I had to use up all of this one and then like most of this one just to store everything. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So what I need to find right now is ice, and I have zero idea of where to even find that. So what I think I need to do is build an ore detector, but the issue with that is I think that needs... Well, I don't even have it unlocked yet. Okay. Ore detector. Where is the ore detector? Neon tubes U-shape? That looks weird. Okay. Okay, so where is the ore detector? That would be in like this antennas and stuff, right? Would it be? I don't know. That's all the tiered stuff that I'm not even gonna try to get to yet. Let's see. No, it's not there. It's not there. Ah, there we go. So I need to build a basic refinery, and then that'll let me unlock the ore detector. Okay, so technically I've already built one right there, but I don't think that counts for the small ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a large grid refinery. And then that should hopefully help us unlock that. Apparently I need steel plates. That doesn't make sense. I should have lots of them. Okay. Alright, so this should unlock stuff, and then I'm going to have to build an assembler as well, because the little assembler that I built didn't count for progression. So, now that that's done, get rid of this. Okay, so that should give me the ore detector, and then I'm going to need to build a large assembler. Not that one, though. This one. There we go. This requires metal grids, but when I took apart the gyroscope, I got a lot of metal grids, so that shouldn't be an issue, I don't think. And that's going to help me get everything else running too. So, and I could sit here and like start unlocking the tiered stuff. That would be kind of cool. Okay, so I need more pieces and parts. There we go. All parts were successfully withdrawn. Okay. So now we've got that unlocked as well. So that should start the tiered progression stuff. Now, my question is that gonna, can I build that stuff with the small grid one? Or can that only be built with a large grid one? That is something that I am not sure of. Okay. Throw that in there for now. I've got 1,000 plates in here. That's crazy. I don't want to take apart too many of these because when I do rebuild this thing, I want to be able to have a bunch of thruster components available for large thrust and everything. So we're going to have to be careful about using up all of that stuff. Let's see, what else? How are you doing? You're still at 63%. You're at 72%? Jeez. Yeah, I don't think those are going to get used up anytime soon. Okay, what is next? I don't need materials per se. What I would like to get though, and actually let me see if I can kind of straighten this a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to rotate the ship. If it'll let me rotate the ship. Oh, right, no power. Right, I could fix that from in here. No, okay, menu. Batteries. These guys, put you on auto. There we go. Just gonna see if I can get this kind of straight. There we go. And then I will reconnect. And now it is somewhat straight. Good. Okay, so, whoa, that guy is... Okay, I thought he was a lot closer than he was. Okay, good. Right, so I was thinking the gravel, right? So I'm starting to build up a bunch of that. I've got 421 in here. It doesn't use up too much volume yet, but eventually it will. And that's not going to make me happy when it does. So that might have to be something that I think about soon. Maybe not quite yet, though. Okay. So at this point, I need ice, and then for that I needed the ore detector, which I should now be able to build. Good. Grab that guy. Grab some of this stuff. Where do I want to put this? Probably like under here, I would think. We don't want to put it out too far there. So like there would be good, I think. And I have to make a detector component, but I don't know if I can make those or if those need like silver or something. Okay, so you are here. Sir. Assembler. There we go. Try this again. There we go. Okay, so I can make it. Good. Alright, so that should hopefully help me detect ores and see if there's any kind of ice around here, because I am going to need some. So, detector, max range, it's only 50, really? Yikes. I mean, that's not much better than my drill. Makes me a little sad, actually. Okay, so we are by a very large asteroid right now. So let's just fly around, see what we can see. Oh yeah, this is going to be interesting. Trying to make sure that I don't like run into anything, because that would be a disaster. Okay, so we have iron down here. I can see it, but it's not detecting it yet. So that's fun. How close do I have to get before it detects? Because, I mean, when I had my drill out, it was detecting it at like 75 meters. And, okay, so that's just being weird. Alright. Do I need iron at the moment? No, I do not. What I would like to find is ice, though. And I might have to go with a large grid ore detector just so I can get that extra range. Or figure out some other way to do it. Because these small detectors don't really pick up that much, unfortunately. Okay, and then another thing that I can do is to start heading over towards the moon. Or maybe to the Earth-like planet. I don't know. I don't know where I want to go yet. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's any ice around here. So that's going to be interesting. Let's see, so the moon is down here. So I would have to go fairly close to that assertive cargo transport, because that's pretty much where it's going. Well, it's going to cross my path anyways. Oh, I need to think. I kind of, like, I know that I just finished building this thing, but I kind of want to redo it already. And see if I can figure out maybe a better orientation of everything, because, I mean, like, once I shell it, you know, build, like, a shell around it, like, it would look okay. But it's still very, very small, especially if I'm going to be, you know, traveling around anywhere significant. So I think I might think about, yes, I'm going to start thinking about thinking, a different design here. And I'll check online and see if I can find, I don't know, some interesting, cool looks that I may want to go for. But, I mean, so far it works. It does what I need it to do. And I can survive with this, which is also good. And then this has water, good. Grab the organics, throw them over into here. Why does that have iron? Does this require iron for anything? Drinking water, meat packets, algae, soy product. Oh, it does. Cloned animal meat requires iron. Interesting. So if you find a little bit of meat, you can then make more meat with it, basically. Same thing with this. So if you want, like, meat dinners, like, for this luxury meal, you're going to need to clone meat. Because otherwise, I mean, you're just going to have to get lucky. And then you can make, like, a meat steak, but that requires meat. But if you clone your meat, then you can get more meat out of the meat that you find, which should then help, I think. Okay. But I think that'll do for this episode for now. We do have a small grid ship. We're still carrying around these large grid batteries. But we've pretty much done what we needed to do. And we took our large ship and we made it into a small ship. We can survive. We've got food. We've got water. We've got power. We're low on ice. But, you know, it is what it is, I suppose. And then where did that assertive ship go? Alright, so I guess what we will do is start heading towards the moon. And then we'll probably run into some other asteroids along our way. And then we'll check those as well. So let me just get up to speed. And we will be on our way. Now that's probably still like 1,000 kilometers away, so it's probably going to take me a while to get there. What would that be, at 100 meters per second and 1,000 kilometers? Yeah, that would take me a very long time to get there. But yeah, so there we are. I don't have a speed mod on here. I don't know if I want to put a speed mod on here. I mean, it would be nice to go faster, but the purpose of this is that you have to go from place to place to place to place to pick up the correct stuff so you can make jump drives. That way it makes traveling easier. And then, oh, automated division heavy transport. Okay, good. You're going away. That makes me happy. All right. So I'm going to try to stay away from everything as much as I can. There's an unknown signal there. Do I want to grab that? It's got 3 minutes left. And this still has the respawn pod thing on there, so I could... Oh, wait, no, that's behind me. No, we're just gonna keep going. It's fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, so that's all I got for this episode. I'm gonna do some research, and why are you being weird right now? Stop. What are you doing? It was like going in like a weird direction. Okay, are we good now? Okay. Now we're good. No, now we're moving upwards. I don't know what's going on. This is just weird. Anyways, that's all I got. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And see you in the next one. Later.